Hello, everybody. It's your boy Los Trades, and I wanted to go over my trading day for today. It's the 1st of April, and this was my one trade and done for the day. So, just to break it down off of the higher time frames, this is crude oil. Looking at my daily, I already knew, hey, we're in play. Like, this is a no brainer. Drop down to my 4 hour. I had my demand here. I still have an alert if price were to have come down here, and then I had my demand here, which, as y'all know, price did come and tap it. So price got down here around 8 a.m. on the dot. I was waiting around 8:20, right? I entered a initial 0.25%, okay? Since we did not have that breakout structure that I was looking for, right? Price did not close above here originally. So me, when I decided to enter this, I'm like, okay, there's a good chance we are going to get stopped out and then get the 5 minute breaker structure, and then I should have entered. Luckily, it did work out perfectly. The next candle closed as a doji. Next candle is a little shooting star. At this point with this candle, I honestly was like, okay, we're probably going to get stopped out. It is what it is. That's part of the game. Luckily, the next candle gave me another breaker structure here. I went and added another 0.10%, so a total of 0.35. And yeah, the next is history, right? Price came up for that 2RR. Stop loss was moved down here. Next candle shot up. It got super close to 3RR, and I ended up closing right here for a total of a 2.77. Now, looking at that, I'm not going to deny what I should have done is I should have moved my stop loss right there. That way, when this candle closed, or if it would have stopped me out, I would have took a 2RR winner, and it is what it is. But when this candlestick closed and then the next candle shot up, we could have literally kept moving that stop loss until eventually we would have got stopped out here. And price did end up running for 5RR and some. As you guys can see, price shot up extremely high to around $84.50 before it came back down to my daily level, and now it's flat. When I'm looking at the fundamentals, I mean, there's so many catalysts to why the oil prices are shooting up. I mean, look at this. 6 hours ago, Iranian embassy in Syria leveled an airstrike. Like, stuff like that is going to shoot the price of oil, and it's very, very unfortunate. But these are the things that I'm looking at. These are the things that I'm looking at that make sense to why price is looking the way that it is and why I should be looking for buys. And anybody that's trading oil should probably focus mostly on buys and not so much sells. Around the time that I was looking at both oil and the S&P, right, price was down here, right? This is 920. So luckily for me, around this time, right, 9:35, I'm already in the oil trade. I'm not even looking at the S&P. But if I would have traded off of that 5 minute breaker structure, we would have unfortunately taken an L. Price, came all the way down here. We don't get a 5 minute breaker structure onto this candle here, and that is also past my trading hours. I'm trying to stick to a specific time, which is around anywhere from 8 a.m. to 11. So here's my thing, right? When I was looking at my daily for the S&P, I was considering the fact that, to me, we were creating higher highs, right? Higher lows, higher high, right? And price could potentially still come up. At this point, the way it is, I'm not going to be trading S&P anymore unless we get a above, close above our price of, 53.15, somewhere around there. I think would be great, and it would be a good indicator that we're going to continue to push up. However, when I was looking at price, I was looking at this rally, this base, my rally. So this was my demand zone, but price just flat out broke through it, and it makes sense. At 10 a.m. we had the PMI. PMI was bullish, right? It was very good for the US dollar, which that's exactly why we ended up having this beautiful drop. But yeah, this was pretty much it for today. Like I said, it was a successful day. I'm still working on the over trading. I didn't overtrade, but it's still something that I know I'm going to deal with in the future. So I'm going to continue to focus for the rest of this week, maybe another week, strictly focus on sticking to 1 to 4 trades, have a specific daily loss limit, and as Lance puts it, get 1% better each day.